Good morning, everybody. My name is Stacy Renee. I'm a mindset coach. What I like to say is a life on life's terms coach because life is lifing, right? And it ain't always easy. So I like to get on here and set my intention every morning to help at least one person. So I hope that whatever I say this morning will help you. I only have 3 minutes and I've already used some of that. So I'm going to get started. I have my notes here because compacting what I want to say in 3 minutes is that. So anyway, yesterday we talked about in story time with Stacy default mode, and a lot of people aren't aware what default mode is. So I'm just going to present this to you and see if you can relate with this, okay? And I will see you tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 Eastern Standard Time for a live, okay? So have you ever noticed how we go through life thinking this is just the way that things are? Right? The way we think, it's the way we react, and it's the way that we see ourselves. And it feels like it's reality. It is, because we're creating our reality. So are we growing from controlling or creating? We're trying to control our reality, and it seems like the harder we try, the further away it goes. We live in a world of attraction and repulsion. So often what we're actually living from is the patterns, though, that we learned a long time ago. Patterns that shaped by our families, by our experiences growing up, sometimes the uncertainty of insecurity. A lot of us don't even know how to own our own insecurity. We're just fighting against it. And until we own these things, can we get to the other side of them? So, and because those patterns were learned so early, they become our default settings. Most of us don't even realize that we're living from them. We simply assume that this is who we are, but something powerful happens when we begin to question those patterns. We start to realize something, that our lives are not just happening to us, that we are participating in creating them. And that's where our creative freedom begins. Creative freedom isn't just about art or music. It's about recognizing that you have the ability to change your mind and your beliefs and the way you show up in the world. So when we do that, we begin to see ourselves differently and value differently. Instead of looking outside for validation, we begin nurturing it from within. That's where confidence grows, y'all. So that's where the transformation begins. But it usually starts with something very simple: awareness. Awareness is the remover of obstacles, because if much of what we call reality is actually patterns we learned, then something very hopeful is true. Those patterns can change. And when we recognize that, we gain something powerful. We gain choice to think differently, to see ourselves differently, and to create a life that reflects who you truly are. And it doesn't happen all at once. It happens through small realizations, small choices, and the courage to grow beyond the patterns we believe that were our reality. Have a mindful Monday. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Thank you.